CHRISLEY knows BEST star SAVANNAH CHRISLEY opens up about her struggles with mental health and how she overcame her darkest moments. There were things that led to me hitting an all-time low, and eventually I got to a point where I thought, "Oh, I can't do this anymore," he said of Adversity Advantage podcast. It was once when I was 15, and then again when I was 18. And then when I was 22, I finally started going to therapy. It wasn't until I was 22 that I thought, okay, I need to go to therapy. I can't do it alone. Chrisley explained that when she was 15, she swallowed a whole bottle of painkillers. I never struggled with addiction, he explained. I was 15 at the time, and you really don't know at 15 if you're going to decide what your life is going to be. I think for me, it was just a moment where I wanted to be heard, and I was afraid to be like that honest that I was like, okay, I just want to be listened to. She emphasized that taking pills is about being listened to, not being addicted. I think that was the biggest thing for me because I never was. And I think because addiction runs in my family, I've always been very conscious of it, and I don't want to go down that. On the road, Chrisley said, I like to think I have a strong mindset. I won't do it, and I won't do it. Battling depression, he turned to God after regaining his commitment. And the commitment was Romans 8:28, and it said whatever problems and difficulties you go through, God turns around and uses it for your good, and it was literally like the snap of a finger, of that anger against God to say in your heart, okay, God, you know what, why not me? For example, what makes me better that I have to go through these things than anyone else? He said, according to E.T. Today, Chrisley looks after her brother Grayson, 17, and niece Chloe, 11. While her parents becoming their guardian made her rethink her views on parenting, I always said I had as many children as God promises. That was my position, he explained. I don't know, I think when you're young, you think kids are easy, right? No. After having Chloe and Grayson, it slowed down my schedule of things. But I always said that God wanted me to be a mother. If I'm not doing something right in my life, that's one thing I'm doing right. Chrisley continued, I think if anything, it made me realize that when it's time to have kids, every little decision matters and affects your child. In a recent Instagram post, she expressed gratitude for her life with Grayson and Chloe, writing, blessed and grateful. God is good. Amazing to grow up raising these kids. Movie Guider previously reported on Chrisley's role as a good parent to her brother and niece. SAVANNAH CHRISLEY took to Instagram to share the joys and struggles of being a good parent to her younger brother and niece. What makes my world go round? She began her Instagram post. I am not their mother. I am not their father. I am their sister, and I can love and guide them through life. Being a bonus parent is a joy. No one can ever compare to their parents. But these kids have shown me so much love, patience, grace, understanding, and appreciation, Chrisley continued. Raising these two children is the hardest but most rewarding job I've ever had. I always said, God wanted me to be a mother. I didn't know that the journey would start a little earlier than expected. But luckily I had the most amazing mother in the world to learn from. Thanks to her I can do this, she shared. Chloe and Gray, you are my life. Thank you for letting me love you, and thank you for loving me back, she ended her post.